What is up, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday here. We hope you guys are having a great week. It's probably Monday for you guys, but welcome back to the show. We're here. Nivine is here with me today. Wow, this new light is... You're looking amazing.
This is just what I look like.
This is what we do all day. Do you think people think we're annoying?
No. Did someone say something?
No.
Did you hear something I didn't hear?
You didn't see the broken glass on our front window?
Oh, that was just...
You didn't see the bricks to the glass that came in?
That was like people trying to give us a gift.
Oh,
they
yeah,
thought we
yeah.
needed more bricks.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here today.
It feels good to be asked to be a guest.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my second time.
Second time as a guest?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes Jason's like, who am I going to get this week? And he's like going through like people, like trying to figure it out. Like all the big people, they have like crazy schedules. So they book like far in advance.
Yeah.
Jason's like, I'd love to get one out today. Gosh, I wish I had someone. I'm like,
I call Brandon. What did I say?
Yeah, he was like, maybe I'll just call Brandon for today. I was like, some people say I'm quite funny.
I feel bad asking you.
Why?
Because we do the other podcast, Smartest Girl.
I'm literally obsessed with talking to you. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh, that's so sweet. You guys, this one is a winner, I'll tell you. And I'm so excited to announce that I lost 5 pounds in one day on Nivine's crash diet method.
You have to say Nivine Nash crash
weight loss crash.
I can't. Has anyone ever forgotten their own?
In the comments, if you could come up with a, we're going to tell you what the diet plan
crash.
is.
Nivine Nash's pound crash.
Nivine Nash's pound crash. That's what she came up with. That sounds a little sexual, but
it does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nivine's pound town crash.
Nivine Nash's leave your weight in the past course.
Pound town. Yeah.
It's not Pound Town.
Take it to Pound Town.
It's not.
Remember when you banned Pound Town?
It's still banned.
So I yesterday was so fun. I had a great day yesterday. Yesterday's one of my best days in a while. I was giving out energy. I was being positive.
Really
I was meeting
energy.
people. So important to go out there and meet people.
And I noticed that even you meeting people wasn't even you like forcefully like going up to people. A lot of people were coming up to you and then you were taking that energy and being like, oh, perfect. Since I have you, let me.
And here's the new thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to people.
Love it.
With nothing behind it.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to people. I texted my friend the other day. I said, you're awesome. My friend helped me with something.
Who? Is it a girl?
No, my friend Mike Sheffer. He helped me with something that was like.
Yeah, no, that goes a long way.
Yeah, and I texted him. I said, Mike, you are amazing. And he was like, well, what's this about? And I was like, well, you helped me with something. But and then I called Joe the other day. Yeah. Really important, guys. Go out there and just start texting. Just start texting people. You're awesome.
Discovered keeping in touch with your friends, and he's very excited about it. He just realized that you can reach out to people without needing something. And it's changed his whole life. He's like, you can just call and say, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so important. It's so tough for me because I get in these modes where I'm like, I'm old and
You're not.
And I don't belong anywhere. I don't belong with all those people. Imposters. Whoops. Well, if you didn't get your money's worth so far with the podcast, you just did because Nivine just flashed everybody. I'll cut that out.
Well,
what the heck? What is this, an OF?
I did not mean to do that.
Oh, my God. Okay, so the reason I had a great day was because I started the day. I've been working out. I've been climbing the mountain 22 days, 21 out of 22 days I've done.
Crazy.
21 out of 22 days. I've done 3 weeks of hiking. Nothing's happening. I'm frustrated. I'm at 209 pounds. And I went to Nivine and I begged her. I said, please help me. Because, she's so thin. Sometimes I look at her.
I catch you looking at my stomach sometimes.
I look at your
and it's not in a way of like,
not a sexual
he wants
way.
me. It's like, how did she get that flat stomach? And if I'm eating a snack, like if I'm eating cookies or something, I can see it in him. He's like, God damn, how does she do it?
I do. I'll stare right at
you
your...
think it's not fair, but I work really hard for this.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I have to drive all the way to Encino to get my...
to get your magic
to
shots.
get my shots.
Yeah, your
No,
magic
but
shots.
even without the shots, I've always had like a flat stomach.
Yeah, you're so lucky. You're so lucky you're thin.
Thank you. But
I
I
mean,
have you
that's
on my
probably-
program now. And
yeah.
tell them.
Okay, so I start the day at 2:09. I beg Nivine in the early part of yesterday. I go, please help me. I'm sick. I'm actually a food addict.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think you claimed to be an alcoholic.
well, I'm
but
like
then you didn't fully understand.
well, I'm like an alcoholic, but with food.
So just an addict.
Yeah, I'm an addict. I'm a food addict. I mean, I really am. Like, I mean, I the way people are with alcohol, where they can't stop.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I just don't drink, and I never have liked to drink. But so, anyways, I start the day at 2:09. I'm really upset. I'm like, this is not happening. And Navine's like, look, just do everything I say
For 30 days.
for 30 days. So I'm so desperate, I agree to it. And she puts the caveat in of 3 strikes
You
and
get
you're
3
done.
strikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 3-strike system isn't like I'm going to get mad at you. That it's you get told you got to strike. There's no moving on it. And then if you get to 3 strikes, I pull out.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. So, to Navine's credit,
1 day down and 1 strike down.
I start the day at 2:09. Then I weigh myself. About halfway through the day, I'm 2:07.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
All
this
in
is
one
progress.
day, guys.
Okay. I go to bed last night. I'm 2:07, which is crazy. Usually less in the morning.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm losing weight. Then I go to sleep. Oh, okay. So then I go to sleep. And it's like, it's bad. Like last night was bad. I had like the shakes. I wanted little snacks so bad. And
Jason was acting like he was being starved, which on my diet plan, he's actually eating more than he usually eats, but it's just not all at night.
Right. To be fair, I had a huge dinner. I made an insane amount of chicken stir fry.
But just no carbs.
And I had enough for 2 people.
You did eat my plate.
Yeah, I ate your plate. I ate my plate, your plate, and what was left over in the pan.
Yeah. What my diet plan is for myself is I just eat with Jason because he usually just eats my food.
Right. So then, okay. Then we watch Neighbors, or Your Friends and Neighbors in the studio. We're having the best night. We love those shows. If you haven't seen them, watch them. And then it's time for, then I go, and I turn to Nivine, I go, uh-oh, it's the witching hour. She goes, what do you mean?
I thought you were going to do a bit of like, you're like changing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I got scared. And
I was like, no, the witching hour. I was like, this is when I start to eat, 10 o'clock. I'm like, I am voracious.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm in the bed. We start watching Hacks, which we love. And then and Nivine says, okay, you can have like 1 bowl of corn chips, like a little, and if you have to, a little mango. Little dried mango.
Pretty fair of me.
No sugar on the mango. It's just dried mango.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I get in the bed and I just start to like, what did I do?
He was like physically like shaking his body. And he's like, I have the shakes. I just need something. And I was like, eat your chips. And he was like, so I was like handing him the mango slices. Right. And he goes, that's not a good slice.
And I said, I'm starving, right?
You were starving. You were acting. And then he was even doing like chewing motions. And he was like, please.
So then I go to bed. I wake up around 1 a.m. And I'm like, she's asleep. This is my time to strike, But then, to my credit, I had two little slices of mango, and I went back to bed.
Which was allowed.
Which was allowed. Then I woke up in the morning, and I was 206, and then I took a run. I was 205. I lost 4 pounds in 1 day.
4 pounds on 1 day of Nivine Nash. Pound.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it? Pound
Basically,
crash.
you just can't eat at night the way I do, and you'll be fine. That's all it is.
It's not.
No.
You started the day off.
Yeah.
With eggs.
Yes, eggs and steak, leftover steak.
So protein and healthy fats.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we went to David's. You had like 1 potato chip that was air fried, right?
Yeah.
A little snack. You tried a strawberry from Susie's.
Oh yeah, we went to Susie's Strawberries. It's really good. If you live in Granada Hills, like truly,
really, really
it's
good.
I love Susie, but the strawberries are. It's a great treat. She's going to do really well with it. Sorry, go ahead.
So you had that. So you're kind of like, I don't know if the word is satiating
Yeah.
yourself a little
Yeah.
bit throughout the day, a little bit. You had a little bit of sweets, which I'm a big believer in. Sometimes you need that kick.
Yeah.
You had some sweets, you had good food for yourself, and then at night you ended it with protein and veggies, so nutrients
Yeah.
and protein. And then a little healthy snack.
I just think I gotta get the food out of my system. The first 3 days are the hardest.
No, if you starve yourself
I'm gonna
all
get back to
day
it.
and then at night you eat one little dinner, of course you're going to be starving in the middle of the night.
Here's a picture of what I look like. I was in good shape, right? That was when I was trying to win you over.
That's not true.
It is true.
You were doing
Turns
that
out she
fully for
doesn't
you.
like rip bodies at all, but I was a hit down at in West Hollywood.
No, you looked good and you felt good, and that's
I felt
what's
good. Yeah,
important.
that was the important thing. Then this morning, go on my run, feeling good. Not hungry in the morning, feeling good. And then, when you like go on a run, you're just like not hungry after. I come in and she goes, I got you a protein shake. And I go, no, I don't eat a half an hour after I run. And I heard a little like rumbling from her, like, oh. She goes like this. She goes, oh, okay.
No, because I said it's
Do it
time.
your way.
I said take like 2 sips of this drink, and he goes, "No, I don't do that." That's how you talk to
And
your
guess what
sensei.
happened? Guess what happened? What happened?
You got a strike. Because in the beginning of this journey, I looked him in the eyes and I said, "If you're serious, and I'm going to take my time and do this for you."
That was crazy. You gave me a strike over that.
There is no fight, because Jason will fight me till the end. He'll fight, like, you cannot tell this man what to do. So he's like, nope, this is how I've done it. This is what worked for me. This is, it's like, it hasn't been working for you though, has it, Jason?
No, it hasn't.
So you need me. Okay.
And then what's really funny is like this morning I got off the scale and I was like, I lost 4 pounds. And
I almost cried.
yeah. And immediately she took the victory from me. She was like, I told you.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
No, it's just really, that's how much I eat at night, and that's how bad I am with my
Nah, dog.
habits.
So sorry, but no.
Yeah.
No, it's
Hey,
my
I'm running up
program.
the mountain.
It's my program.
I also am running.
I can get you losing weight without doing one workout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not healthy.
It's not healthy, no, but
Yeah.
it's possible. So don't say it's just your workout. It's a combo.
So then we were at the Grove, and I turned to Nivine and I said, uh-oh, because I'm gonna need you tonight. I'm like already worried about tonight.
Really?
Yeah, because I know.
But we're having kind of a late dinner,
Right.
which is great.
Yeah.
In terms of like, because you get sleepy when you eat.
Right.
And so it's like, just pretend that that's night snacking and then go to sleep.
How about that woman the other day, huh? The woman in CVS.
Oh my God, Jason. Jason has been like obsessing over this interact. I was so proud of you at first, and now I'm like, huh.
This woman ruined my week.
What did she do? What did you do to piss her off?
Nivine likes a Celsius in the morning. And so I go out and I get a coffee in the morning, and then I'll grab Nivine a Celsius if we don't have any in the house.
You're making yourself sound like the hero of this story, but what do you do?
What do I do? I go and buy you a Celsius every morning.
Yeah, but did you park in a normal parking spot?
All right, so we went into CVS. You didn't wear shoes. You had no shoes on, so you couldn't run in, and I was driving.
Okay.
So I parked the car in like not a space.
There's no kind of not.
But I'm definitely like not blocking traffic.
Yeah,
I'm in the
not.
blue lines.
Yeah.
It's not a handicap spot.
No.
I'm in the blue lines. And
He's not in a real space. He's not. Him parking in this little made up space that he did isn't going to affect anyone.
it isn't going to
that's
affect
driving.
anybody, and people do it all the time.
And he's truly just running in, grabbing a Celsius, running out.
That's it. So I get out of the car. And also, you're in the car. So if like something happened, if there was a fire truck, God forbid, you can move the car.
Yeah.
So this woman just goes, she goes, that's not a space. And I'm like feeling I've been feeling good lately. Like I'm like,
You
I'm
have
like,
been.
you know what? I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna be happy, and no one's gonna get me down. I walked over and I just looked at her. I went, hello. I went, how are you doing? She's an old lady. She's old. Like
She's old
she's probably
and guys, and
80.
she's handicapped.
She wasn't
She
handicapped.
was handicapped.
She didn't have a handicap placard.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She goes, that's out of space. I go, hey, I go, she's in the car. She can move it if we need to move it. And I'm only gonna be a second.
Yeah,
Like that. She goes, fuck you!
that was crazy.
Fuck you! Like that. Just like that.
That's crazy.
Fuck you! Said it like 2-3 times to me. I was just taken aback. I was just like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. And then I go, well, I wish I filmed her.
I filmed the end of it. 'Cause
You did?
Yeah. At first, I was confused about what was happening. And then I heard you say, you were like, that is no way to talk to someone.
Yeah.
But you said it like very like, oh, like,
Yeah. I
I
said,
was
that's
like,
no
what?
way to talk to someone.
what is going on?
Like that. And then she said it again. Fuck you. It's not a space like that. And it just ruined my whole day. It just shook me to my core. I wish I had something to say back to her.
There's
would've-
nothing like,
What do you do when somebody like messes with you like that?
well, for me, I've had altercations at that same parking lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but
People are wild.
it's just someone that is just not happy. So like you having some snarky comeback. Like I think you handled it perfectly.
I wish I said something like, hey, do you want to come over and hang out?
you Jason, I want to make something like so clear. You can't invite women over to hang out
She was
as a married man.
85.
I don't know what you're up to these
Oh,
days.
stop it.
You cannot.
You're
that
out of
would
your
have
mind.
not been the move.
I can't what?
You can't do that.
But you'd be there. What do you think I'm going to
I'm
do?
okay. I don't want
Make
to hang out with an old angry woman.
I don't know, but just the idea of like changing someone's day would be nice.
But so that you can't with her.
yeah, you can.
If someone's screaming the F word, you gotta let them cool off.
Yeah. Anyway, so that thought about that all day and all week.
Maybe she
Fuck you.
Maybe she doesn't have a husband that performs like you.
Yeah, maybe not. That's what my first thought was. Where's your husband? Let him get
But
him
so
down here.
I didn't hear her say the FUs to him because it was before I like rolled my window down. But so that happened. But I was like really proud of Jason because normally he would have gotten pretty upset with the person, but he was like being very like cool about it. Like he was like, oh, like you can't talk to people like that. I hope your day gets better. Like he was being like very nice to her. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, wow.
Yeah, I'm improving.
What a guy. Like that's so nice.
Yeah.
Then he gets back in the car and we're driving home and he goes, fuck you. Fuck you. And he's like just imitating her. And I'm like, excuse me?
I'm
And
an
you're
empath.
like, that's what she said to me. Fuck you. And he just, for this whole week, every like little bit of time passes, he starts to do it again. And it's like, you can tell she's haunting him.
Yeah. Did you hear that they had a couple scientists on MSNBC, and they decided about the 100 men and the one gorilla.
And?
The 100 men would win. A bunch of people have said. A gorilla, while 6 feet tall and stronger, 9 times...
6 feet tall.
Some. A gorilla is 9 times stronger than a man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Also has like a crazy bite, like a really strong bite. But scientists have resoundingly come back and said that a gorilla, while very fast and very strong, tires out immediately.
Yes.
And
That's what I was
and
thinking.
so we were right on the Views podcast.
Because it's like they are stronger than a man, but
Right.
100 people coming at you, they will tire out. Like it will bite the first couple and swing and hit people, but then it's like
They said the first 30 are dead.
dead.
Yeah.
But have you seen the new thing
No.
where it's like, okay, 100 gorillas,
Yeah.
1,000 men. That to me, I don't know. I don't know. Because it's like a team now. Like 100 gorillas is crazy. That's like, they're killing a lot of people.
Yeah, because once you get 3 guys on one gorilla, there's another gorilla coming over and getting them from the
Killing
back.
you. Yeah.
1,000 on.
That's a
the
lot
next
of
one.
blood.
Man, we got to get it.
That one is when I would go gorilla.
What?
I would say
you'd
it's
vote for
gorilla. I'd go gorilla.
I thought if you were one of the 1,000 people, you'd go gorilla.
I started pretending I'm a gorilla.
It's really funny that obviously like that's the kind of thing that takes off on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really funny is when MSNBC has like experts and they're like taking it seriously, and then there's like they've gone to the trouble of making a digital image, like a recreation, and it's just a gorilla. Like
I've seen it. That's so.
And
funny.
they're like, well, if you really think about it, it's like this is not news. This is not happening anywhere.
Yeah,
there's
it's
nowhere.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, but they've taken an hour out of their.
What if we did a short film?
Okay. Yeah.
Listen to this.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's called One Gorilla. And it's from the gorilla's point of view as the 100 men are like coming at him. And he's just like, why am I here? Like, and we really see what happens in the movie. It can be fully made by AI.
I thought the same thing, that could be a movie. That's such a... That would be such a fun sort of like
fun.
Sharknado type movie. Someone will make it. Oh, we went and saw Sinners. Good movie.
Really good.
And we got yelled at for walking out of it.
You did.
I did, yeah.
I don't know. Like, for me, I think going...
We got asked to go to a... I always want to hang out with David more, because we do a podcast together. But it's hard. It's hard to, find things that we can do. And so he invited us to a movie, Sinners, which sounds great. It's like there's not a lot of good movies to go see.
Yes.
Right.
And it
is
really
great.
good reviews.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
And it's a 10 o'clock movie. And then we finished the Views podcast, and we were sitting at the house, and Nivine was there. And Dave was like, do you want to go to the 10 o'clock? Now, he's been going to 10 o'clock movies for years.
Oh, really?
And I've fallen asleep at Batman. I've fallen asleep. I mean, I'm just not a 10 o'clock movie guy. Mm-hmm. And then if you weren't there, I would have said no. But you were there. Right. So you were like, yeah, let's go. You always want to hang out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, are you sure you want to go? And then you're like, yeah, let's go. Yeah. And then it got to be 9 o'clock. And what happened?
We went.
No, you were like, oh, I don't want to go.
No, I never said I don't want to go. I never said that once. I was just like, oh, I'm a bit tired. Like, this is late. But it wasn't about me wanting to go or not.
Right.
You kept trying to convince me that I didn't want to go, which was like insane.
Because I knew we wouldn't make it.
But like for me, it's like, I'd rather just go. And then like, I know I'm going to get tired, but why can't, like, I think that's like where my whole life is like, I'll go to something, but I'm leaving early, and that should just be like a standard. But like, I'll show up for a little bit. But so to me, I've never understood when people get upset about that, because I'm like, well, I came.
Yeah. In our side of it is we went to the 10 o'clock movie.
Which
about 5 minutes in, Nivine goes,
us.
You looked at me like this. You went.
Because then it's like reality set in, right? It's like, oh, do I want to be tired tomorrow because I wanted to see the ending of this movie?
Right.
No.
Right. So we made about 2 hours in.
But to be fair, I wanted to leave like truly 10 minutes in, but I stayed. And if you didn't get up to pee, I wouldn't have had the idea to just leave.
Yeah,
like,
you did.
Jason went up to pee when there's like 40 minutes left, and he's been holding in his pee, right? And he's like finally like, okay, I'm going to go use the restroom. But then I'm sitting alone. I'm kind of scared. And I was like, I mean, it's time to go. And then I looked at my phone, and it was like a little past midnight. There's no reason for me to be up.
Yeah. And then in my mind, I'm like, well, I get to go home and go into bed with you, which is the best. So I was like, okay. I was like, let's leave.
But I feel bad now, because if I knew someone cared.
Yeah, well, now we're off the list. We're not getting invited to anything
I
anymore.
mean,
we blew it.
No problem. They can't go. Listen, they can't go with us anymore. I hope they learned their lesson. They can't go with us anymore unless it's like a reasonable time.
Yeah, how about a 7?
A 7 movie is great.
Yeah. Well, anyway, And we're not going to get invited to the movies anymore. But we're not going to go to a 10 anyway. Even Joe was like, "You're going to a 10? That's crazy."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. You know they're closing all the Six Flags.
Good. That's what I say. Good.
Why do you say that?
This is what happens at Six Flags.
Yeah.
It's local teenagers going to like make out with each other. Okay.
Right, which is you're very pro. That's all you did when you were a teenager.
I know, but imagine if I didn't have an outlet to do that. It's like, okay, I would have gotten so much stuff done.
Yeah.
So they're just making out with each other. There's so many injuries.
Yeah.
It's just, I think that we need to come together and decide that there's things that we can do that are fun.
Yeah.
Without flipping it in the middle of the, like, I would never let my kid go on. Like, it's like.
Well, they go all the time. I took Charlie to Six Flags 4 years ago. I roller coaster after roller coaster, my back. They are so rough. And people get decapitated all the time.
Constantly.
Yeah. There's usually like 7 deaths a year at Six Flags, I think.
It's just
at the different locations.
It's a no. So if the people that worked there had some sort of special skill or something, fine. But it's like people that are not even looking. Like I've seen people screaming that their seatbelt's not on as the ride's going. And it's like, it's a literal teenager pushing a button.
Yeah. You
that's
go up.
Controlling all these like kids' lives. Like, no.
You go up on the ride. And when you get up there, you're like, whoa, this guy's in control? Like, this guy's 14.
Like, I remember being like, hey, I don't know if this is like secure. And they're like, you're fine. I'm like, well, hold on. Like, it's just a no. I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
The whole, I don't know what kind of podcast you have because this one isn't mine. Yeah. But do you talk about like current events like Epstein's list?
I have not spoken about Epstein's list, no.
What would you do? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, so the lists were taken.
Yeah.
So like they know everyone that's went and what they were doing. Like I think they have like all the information of the people that have been there.
Yeah.
But they haven't, for some weird reason, released the list. But they were like adamant that they were going to. Like they're like, we're going to get these lists and we're going to put them out.
Yeah.
And then they got the list and there's like all these pictures of them getting it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my gosh, like we're going to release these. Like we did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hasn't been released. Do you think?
Yeah, that is strange.
It's very weird. So.
In my mind, I'm like, that list will never come out.
No, it feels like it's being edited a little bit now, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do if you get, like, imagine you got a list. Imagine you were the person that got the list.
Yeah.
What would you do if, like, you saw, like, 5 of your best friends on the list? Like, and they're close to you. Like, what do you do? Like, do you erase their names?
I'm looking it up. Evidence list. A 3-page catalog of material apparently obtained through searches of Epstein's properties. Among the items investigations obtained, according to the document, is 1 CD labeled Girls Pics Nude Book 4 and folder entitled LSJ Logbook, which appears to be a reference to Epstein's private island, Little St. James. Have you noticed? Fast fashion is more expensive because of the tariffs? They said,
well, yeah. So like Forever 21 had to close down
because of the tariffs.
No, but
that is strange.
They went bankrupt, and so like I think a lot of fast fashion, because it comes from China,
right?
That's gonna be like way different now. Like I don't think you're gonna be able to get, like, remember when I come home and I'm like bragging about my like $10 dresses?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Think it's
anymore.
over.
Yeah, or for now at least, which I think
is
good because you literally can't be a designer right now. Like it's so hard because you come up with a design and then China copies it and sells it for like $8.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And obviously, like, as a person that does buy that and the other, it's like, I can't spend that much on dresses for like an everyday dress.
Right.
But then you shouldn't be, like, I think we're buying way too much. I should just buy the dress that is the more expensive one and then just rewear it a few times. Big deal.
Yeah.
And so you don't need to have a different dress every day.
Nivine, look, that can't come out of your mouth.
No, but it's because we got crazy. It's because I've been brainwashed with fast fashion to be like, oh, like, why would I wear that? I can buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
It's not.
It's really not.
You're saying to hear you say
not
that.
Normal.
Are you going to practice what you preach?
Yeah, no, and I'm trying. Like, I really try not to spend. I don't spend. If I buy an expensive dress, I justify it by renting it out.
Nivine has like something coming up in a few months. I won't say the specifics, but
what?
You're so funny. Like you have to start practicing what you preach. Like you're so good.
How am I not? I don't believe in. I know I am a consumer. I will say I really don't buy that much stuff.
I know, but you do like 3 outfit changes a day.
With clothes that I have in my closet.
Right. Okay.
Which clothes that I'm renting out.
Yeah, that's true. You're just this pendulum of emotions.
Whatever.
Huh?
I said whatever.
No, but it'll be like we need to, like, she'll do this thing that's so funny. She's like, we need to go out more. And I'll be like, okay. And then we'll go out, and then she'll be out and she'll be like, oh, everyone's talking to me. I can't take it. And I'm no. And I'm like, well, yeah, people love to talk to you.
Because here's the thing. Here's the part that I keep messing up.
I think you have less social battery than me.
No.
Yeah. I go and go.
No. Here's the thing. This goes back to Jason being an addict.
Full circle.
So if I'm like, we need to go out more, Jason will go out. But if Jason goes out, he's like, okay, we're doing this thing, right? And he's going all the way. If I go out, it's like, okay, no, we can still, like, we can socialize for a little bit, but then we go home. But then Jason's like, but I thought you wanted to go out. Like, we'll stay out. Like, I had someone over because I was like, oh, I want to, like, build my friendships more and, like, nurture that. And he's like, okay. So I'm like, but Jason knows me. Like, it's like, I don't like to be up late. Like, I just can't.
Right.
And so it's like I invite someone over. Jason's being so great. He's like picking up the slack when I start to get kind of tired. He's like asking questions. He's like doing so good.
I had a great time.
Yeah, no, it was so fun. But then it's like there's like a point where I'm like, okay, I'm done. So I'm like purposefully shutting down. And Jason's like, hey, so you guys want to go out and get ice cream? What? And I'm like, no, I don't want to get ice cream. He's like, really? Because earlier you said you would want to get ice cream. I'm like, yeah, with you, Jason. And so like, it's like, God damn. And so I want to go out and be social, but I want to go out and be social for 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah. That's all you have.
And then I want to go home.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm working through that. But also, I think it's okay to be social for 2 hours.
Yeah. It's tough. But then you always hear, like, when you leave that you missed it. You know what I mean?
That's never true.
Oh, I don't know.
This is how I learned that. Because
yesterday you wanted to leave the party and we stayed and we ended up having a really good time. And we talked to all those people.
No, literally, Jason for the first time since we've been together, like, enjoyed himself at a party and was like, no, it was so great that we stayed because, like, we met this person and this person. I'm like, we've known this person. I've talked to this person, like, he's at every party we go to. I've talked to him about 5 million times. And he was like, what? And I was a little sick yesterday, to be fair. Yeah. Like, it wasn't that I didn't want, I would have stayed longer. I was just not feeling well and I was doing whiskey shots.
Isn't it crazy that there's, like, we were at that party yesterday. It was like a 3:00 party in the middle of the day. And, like, everyone's in, like, club wear. Like, that's wild.
That was, I literally thought everyone was going to be in, like, sweats or, like, just, like, maybe bathing suits, like, for, like, a pool day.
No bathing suits, but
it was, like, some people were dressed like they were going to a club.
It was crazy on a Thursday. And I remember looking at it being like, and I said to our friend, I was like, this is kind of crazy. He's like, what? He's like, we're working. And I was like, this is, you know what I mean? Imagine if you worked at a steel mill. And then you came in and you saw that party.
Yeah. It's like, wait. But no, it was a good turnout and it was, like, really fun.
Yeah, we had a great day yesterday. We went to the Waivers launch. David had some chips that he's making that are great. And then after that, we drove to see Susie, and our friend Susie has a new strawberry company, Susie Strawberries. And that was really fun.
That was fun.
I'm trying to show up for people.
No, you did a really good job.
Yeah. I'm done with the movies. I'm done. It's not. It's
okay,
not.
well, I'm getting like that pass, so you can be done all you want, but then don't get mad when I'm at the movies.
Going to the movies is what? Why? What's the point? We're in there at night. We think you remember we're at the movies, and then you go, "What are you looking at?" And I go, "I'm checking my surroundings. I'm making sure nobody has a weapon or something like that." I mean, yeah, it's weird to go out at 10 o'clock at night and go to a theater.
That's 10 o'clock. I agree.
Yeah, to go to a theater at 10 o'clock at night, you're like looking around, you're like, who's in here? You know, like what kind of weirdo is in here? Maybe someone's going to do something weird. The movie is very violent.
Yeah, no, that's like an unfortunate feeling of like, it does feel a little scary to be like just sitting there.
And then the assault of the ads before. I'm looking at these ads, 25 minutes of ads. Now,
I don't like the beginning ad.
Now in laser, it's like, bro, we're in a theater with 26 people.
We're like hoping that we're not going to die.
Hoping that we're not going to die. Do we really need to? Is Kia getting that much out of the ad to 26 people? Like,
well, it's 26 people in every room all over the country.
I guess
it's a lot.
But I mean, like, is that gonna maybe seeing a big ad makes you more inclined to buy a Kia?
Well,
and then the two guys are singing Maroon 5. That was insane. That was the most insane ad.
No, the people that you get the angriest at, it's because you see yourself in them. Jason gets
it's true.
So frazzled over this ad of these like two guys singing Maroon 5 in a car.
It's an ad. It's two guys in a car. They're singing Maroon 5. And then like two girls pull up next to them. And they're like, ha, 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 ha. And it's like, what kind of ad is that? Doesn't make me want to buy a Kia at all.
Fun time.
Huh?
It's fun time.
No, it's not. I mean, maybe it was an ad for gay people.
No, the guys
it was two guys
pulled up and then the girls started singing the song too.
Right. But the guys weren't interested in the girls. They just kind of kept going.
Yeah, they did keep driving.
It didn't make me want to buy a Kia at all. I like advertising that's like shows I'm not a man, so I need to see manly advertisements.
Like the Matthew McConaughey ad.
Yeah. That's what I like. And that Leo movie. Oh my God. I love Paul Thomas Anderson and I love Leo.
Wait, Jason goes.
But this movie looks, I don't know. I'm worried about it.
The commercial for that comes on the trailer and Jason goes, woo!
I said, Leo!
After literally like talking shit about every single thing that came on the screen.
Because it was the only movie that wasn't a horror movie. For previews, horror. If you were from Boston. Then we got to the movies and so our seats weren't with the rest of the group. And I was like going to go up and do my thing, like try to get some laughs with the group, and so I walk up there and I was like, hey, what's up everybody? And they pull out these like big burritos.
I could not believe they were eating Chipotle
at 10 o'clock.
At a 10 o'clock movie. To eat a burrito in a seat is like... And
Bella
it's like,
had this burrito. It looked like a baby.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then I said Chipotle. I said, what do you guys... I goes, what do you guys got, tacos? Like that? And everyone went, shh, shh, shh. And I was like, oh. And I just ran back to my seat.
That was really funny.
But I had good texts with Dave before during the previews. He said it was out of... the aspect ratio was off.
The what?
He said that the aspect ratio is off.
Oh.
Did you know that he went out and asked them to fix the aspect ratio?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I respect that. I've went out before to tell them to turn it down a little because it was up to a point that it was crazy. And they actually apologized. And then when we came back in, everyone in the theater clapped.
Oh, really?
Like it was.
They applauded you?
It was like we all would have went deaf. Like it was a crazy amount.
Have you ever had like a moment in your life that was like crazy comeuppance, like where you were validated, like you were wronged, and then you were validated? I can only think of one for myself. But,
tell me.
Well, I used to go to this tennis club with the kids when they were little, and my mom was in town, and there's like a loop. You can drive up to the door, but then you have to go and park. Mm-hmm. But you can so I drive up to the front door and I let my mom out, so my mom doesn't have to like walk up the hill. So then this woman comes out and she's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? There's no drop-offs here. There's no drop-offs here," like that. And I go, my mom, she just had surgery. She's just dropping her off, like that. I'm like, I'm parking the car. She's like, "There are no drop-offs here. It's not allowed. You know that," like that. And I was like, okay. So I could drop my mom off. I go park the car. 2 weeks later,
I
go back to the club.
Yeah.
I go back to the club.
Yeah.
I go in, I play my tennis. I come back out. I see her dropping the husband off in the same exact, but this time she's dropping her husband off. And I see her and I go, "I thought you said there's no drop-offs here." Like that. And she went, but well, he's, I go, like that. And I walked off. It was the greatest moment of my life. It was amazing.
That's honestly, that's good. I'm
pretty
proud
good.
of you.
Pretty good.
You were so happy.
Yeah, I was so happy.
You
That's one of the greatest moments of my life.
You thought about it for a long time.
One of the greatest moments of my life.
No, that's pretty good. She sucks.
One time I saw somebody go, I had my friend, we were in line, and we were at Jones on 3rd, and she goes, this woman cut in front of us,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh my God, a woman just totally just cut in front of us. She goes like this, she goes, excuse me, you just cut us, like that, and the whole place hears it, and the woman's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she goes, yes, you're behind us. That's right. I was like, whoa. I thought that was fucking ballsy.
That's cool. I like that. I respect that.
I like that too.
But as a line cutter, I would have hated that.
Nivine hates a line. You hate a line. Whenever I say a line, I'm like, oh no, here we go.
It's my one thing.
Well, it's tough now that you're with me. When you were single, you can cut a line.
If it's like one person, so it's like it's justified because it's like I'm one person. Like let me get in.
Sure, and you're
you guys
hot,
are in with a group. Like you're talking. I'm by myself. Like let me in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
now you're with me. It's like you can't travel first anymore.
But it's okay. Like I'd rather sit with you.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Your life's gone way downhill since you met me.
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
Being in love and having like a partner in life is like
it's the best.
It's the most high you can be in this lifetime. It's what everyone's searching for all the time.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
So if I have to sit in an uncomfortable seat, like you do massage me constantly, so it's like okay.
Yeah, and I take the middle.
You do take the middle, which is like honestly really nice.
Yeah, I don't mind the middle.
Just kind of weird and crazy. Like you're much taller than me. You should be on the aisle or on the window, but
no, I'm good. Nice and small. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
That's the podcast. We hope you're doing amazing. Go watch some.
We hope you're doing so good.
I do hope they're doing good. Go watch some of the videos on the channel if you can. And we've got new videos coming, new podcasts coming. These podcasts every Tuesday and Thursday. Nivine has a podcast she's going to put out this week too. Smartest Girl, this podcast. We love you guys.
And can I say one more thing?
Please.
If you made it this far in the podcast, comment Nivine Nash pound crash.
Nivine Nash pound crash.
Yeah.
And also, this is a time of rebirth for me. Are
you pregnant?
In my life. And so if you want to reach out to us and I don't know, work together or do stuff together, we are open to, and that sounds like we want like some kind of swinger situation.
I'm not open, guys. I'm very much closed.
Have you ever been in a polyamorous relationship? Go.
That's not something for me, but I think it's fun watching that fail for everyone around me. It's always like a fun, like, oh, it didn't work out, really?
I know. Two people's enough.
It never worked. And then they're always like shocked and they want to talk about it. And it's like, You don't say.
Did you know somebody that's been in one
I've
of those?
known a lot of people
Yeah?
that have tried it out. Yeah. I think like living in LA, someone will always approach you with it. Like I had a crush on a guy at a bar once.
Yeah.
And we were like hitting it off and stuff. And he took my number. He FaceTimed me the next day and we talked for a little. And then
And at what point did he say, I have a girlfriend?
on the FaceTime.
So he gets on the FaceTime.
Not in person. We literally hit it off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's great. FaceTimes me the next day, which I'm like, cool, like perfect. So I'm like, he's going to ask me on a date.
Sure.
And he's like, hey, like I had to drive. He was taking a drive to San Diego.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm driving to San Diego, so I just wanted to talk to you face to face. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, when are you coming back?
Say hi to Amanda.
And he was like, yeah. And he was like, so here's the thing. And I was like, what? Like, you can see yourself marrying me already. Like, what is it? He's like, I am in a relationship. And I was like, oh, like, are you about to like break up? And he's like, no.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay. And he's like, we're really open. Like, have you ever dated like a couple? And I was like, that's not going to happen.
Did you get a look at her?
No.
Did she say hi?
No, she wasn't in the car.
No, she wasn't in the car.
Yeah, no. He was driving to
Wow.
their home or something. in
Oh,
San
my
Diego.
God. You just said no. And what did he say?
He was so nice and cool. Like, he was like, no problem. Like, and then I like asked a couple questions and then that was it.
And who else have you known in a polyamorous relationship? Have you known a friend that's joined a couple?
Yes.
Or yeah.
So I've only known people that have joined a couple.
And
I don't know any
how
couples.
long does it last for?
Not long. It's
Really?
always like, oh, it's so fun. It's so great. And then it's like, no,
I mean,
that didn't work out.
That's just too much work for a guy.
That's just well, I think the people that
And I
usually
don't mean
do
emotionally,
it,
I
I think
mean
the
in the
people that do
bedroom.
it are usually like the girls are usually like girls but don't know how to break up with their boyfriend.
Oh, because
So because I know a lot of situations where it's just the girl, the third girl and the guy don't even sleep together. It's the two girls.
Oh.
So then it's like, just leave the guy. Like, come on. Just at this point.
I'm gonna run out to the store. You guys have fun. I'll be back. Just text me the list.
I think if you really want to test if your relationship is actually open, then you look at your boyfriend and you say, I found a third and it's Jim. Because I don't see a lot of those.
All right. Yeah, reach out. We're here. We love you guys. And yeah, that's it.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.